The Battle of Destiny, Goku vs. Frieza. On the dying planet Namek, the sky burned crimson with violent flames. The ground split open, magma erupted in towering columns of fire, reflecting the wrath of the universe toward the final clash of two mighty beings. On one side stood Goku, the Saiyan warrior whose heart longed to protect the innocent. On the other was Frieza, the tyrant of the cosmos, a cruel overlord who had sown terror across countless worlds. The air grew heavy, winds whirling violently around them. Frieza glared at Goku with burning hatred, his body having transformed into its final form, small, sleek, and cold, but brimming with unimaginable destructive power. "Do you really think you can defeat me, you lowly monkey?" Frieza sneered, his voice sharp as a blade slicing through the air. Goku clenched his fists, his face resolute. "I'm not fighting out of hatred. I fight for the lives you've destroyed. Namek, Earth, and the entire universe deserve freedom from your tyranny, Frieza." With a roar, the two lunged at each other, their movements too fast for the eye to follow. Their fists collided, and the impact sent a shockwave across the land, flattening mountains and shaking the very core of the planet. Frieza struck back swiftly, his tail whipping across Goku's chest, sending him hurtling hundreds of meters away. But Goku twisted mid-air, landing with fierce determination burning in his eyes. With a cry, he unleashed a Kamehameha, the blazing blue beam cutting across the heavens. Frieza laughed, raising a single hand to block the attack. The pressure shattered the ground beneath him, but he held firm, pushing the energy back toward Goku. The Saiyan strained against the force, muscles trembling, sweat pouring down his face. With a thunderous roar, he wrenched the blast aside, and the resulting explosion tore the skies open. The battle raged on, fist after fist, kick after kick, their bodies blurred in relentless combat. Each collision of energy echoed like 1,000 stars collapsing at once. But Goku soon realized the grim truth. Even unleashing all his Saiyan strength, he could not overpower Frieza. The tyrant only grew more vicious, his ruthless power never faltering. In one brutal strike, Frieza slashed him down, leaving Goku battered and bloodied, gasping for breath. Frieza approached with a sinister smile. "Pathetic. I am the Emperor of the universe. None can surpass me." A massive sphere of energy formed in his palm, its blinding light engulfing Namek. "You'll die just like the rest. The universe belongs to me." In that instant, memories surged through Goku's mind. He saw Krillin, murdered mercilessly before his eyes. He remembered Vegeta, his rival yet fellow Saiyan, weeping in defeat as he confessed their race's destruction at Frieza's hands. The pain, the loss, and his unyielding will to protect those he loved ignited within him. A storm of power erupted. His black hair turned golden, his eyes burned bright green, and an aura of fury engulfed his body. The planet trembled, the sky tore apart, magma roared upward. Goku had ascended into the legendary state, the Super Saiyan. Frieza froze, shock flickering in his eyes. What is this?" But before he could react, Goku vanished. In a flash, he reappeared before Frieza, his fist crashing into the tyrant's face, sending him careening through mountains. Blood spilled as Frieza staggered, for the first time tasting fear. "Frieza!" Goku roared, his voice echoing across Namek. "You've destroyed too much. Today, it ends." The battle continued, but the tide had turned. No matter what attacks Frieza unleashed, blinding speed, devastating energy blasts, Goku brushed them aside with ease. Every blow from the Super Saiyan shook Frieza to his core, breaking his pride as the so-called ruler of the universe. In desperation, Frieza screamed, gathering his remaining power into a colossal energy sphere, large enough to consume the planet. "If I die, everything dies with me." The ball of energy blazed, threatening annihilation. But Goku stood firm. Channeling the limitless fury of a Super Saiyan, he summoned a Kamehameha of unimaginable magnitude. The blue torrent clashed against the crimson sphere, their collision ripping the planet apart, quaking all of Namek's foundations. In the heart of the struggle, Goku poured every ounce of his soul into the blast. This is for Krillin, for Vegeta, for every life you've taken, Frieza. With a thunderous cry, Goku's Kamehameha overwhelmed the tyrant's attack, engulfing Frieza in a blinding explosion. The Emperor of Terror screamed as his body disintegrated, consumed by the raging light. At last, the tyrant of the cosmos had fallen. When the dust settled, Goku stood amidst the ruins of Namek, his chest heaving, his body torn and bloodied. Yet his eyes burned with determination. He gazed at the sky, toward the souls of his fallen friends, and whispered softly, "It's over. The universe is free." A gentle breeze swept across the desolate land, carrying with it the echoes of the fateful battle. From that day forward, the legend of the Super Saiyan would be told, the story of a warrior who refused to surrender, even in the face of the universe's darkest evil.